Hi, I'm Luke Crook here today with Doneth Outdoors, here to talk to you about a few tips and tactics to minimize your human pressure on your trail camera and mineral sites. Set up your camera out here today, and we're getting ready to put some mineral down. And one thing that I like to do when I'm putting my mineral down and my trail camera setting, I like to definitely spray down with scent cover before you come in. Use basically every precaution that you would use if you were going in to hunt the place on where you're setting your mineral sites. Because with today you can get these cell cameras that can send pictures to your phone, but for some people that's just not an option because they can get pretty pricey pretty quick. So I like to minimize all human presence possible when I'm going in to check my trail cameras. And some people like to check them every weekend. I advise against that. I try to move it back to checking them once a month just to minimize that pressure even more. And when I check my camera after touching it with anything, I always like to spray it down with whatever scent killer product you prefer. I prefer to use Dead Downwind. I've just had a lot of success with it. And I always put Evercalm on my boots before that I come in walking to my site. Alright, now we're going to apply some mineral to this mineral site that we just hung our trail camera over. We're going to apply the original deer cocaine today. And basically just pull your bag open and just dump it right on the ground where you've had your mineral in the past. And I like to get some water, and I like to saturate that ground to help that soak in just a little bit. We just dug a minnow bucket out of the back of the truck and dug it out of the pond right here. And putting water to this powder just really kind of helps that stuff soak into the ground. Then they'll just have to paw at it and work for it a little bit more. I've had really good success with that deer cocaine in the past. They just, once they find it and it gets established, they just really tear it up. I mean, by the time you come in here and hunt, you could have a hole, you know, as big around as a 5-gallon bucket, ankle deep, no problem.
One thing to keep in mind when you're setting up these trail cameras is to put them in places where deer are already likely to frequent. And especially during the summer, one really great place is near water sources. So I like to put my mineral blocks usually where there's going to be a river or a creek coming through it, because those deer are already frequenting that area.
Another thing we like to use is this stump liquor. You just find a old fallen down log and just take it and just dump it right into it. And they'll come back and they will actually start to eat pieces of this log away. If you keep steadily applying this stuff, they'll have the end of this log ate up in just a couple of months. It does not take long at all. They really just tear this stuff up. This is also made by deer cocaine, the same product that we put on our mineral site here. And the last thing we're going to apply today is this Chestnut Gold, which is an attractant. It's not like a mineral source. It doesn't last as long. Usually you put this down and they'll have this ate up in just a few days. But it's a good way to where it has a real strong, attractive smell. So if there's any deer in the area, you want to get an inventory on new bucks coming into your location or bucks that possibly made it from last year, this is a good thing to put down just to get a good quick couple of trail camera pictures and find out what you're working with for the upcoming season.